for joining my YouTube channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. This video is mainly about me speaking on my experiences of what I've dealt with on certain situations, as well as getting ready with me. In this video, you'll see me get ready and see how I ended up creating this look right here. The one you're seeing. But if you guys are new, hi, I'm Shorty. If you guys are people who are returning to my videos, hi, how you doing? Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you guys coming. Yeah. Well, let's get to that video, alright? Hey everyone. How you doing? Thank you for joining me on my channel. So today I decided that I'd probably do another makeup tutorial. I don't know what I was going to say. But, I thought I would just play around with some colors, figure out what I want to wear, what I'm going to do. I have a few palettes here. Not exactly what I would want, but for the meantime, I'm just going to work with what I have, right? Might as well. What else? So if you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notifications you want. And by the way, I'm Shorty. Thank you for joining. Yeah, so I'm going to be putting some concealer in my eyes because I don't have eye primer. I would prefer eye primer, but since I don't have any eye primer, I'm just going to go with what I have. I already did my skincare routine. I did my moisturizers and serums and all that. So now I'm just going to put the concealer on my eyes for right now. And then I'm going to go in with a light color and then go in from there. So let's get to it. So, what's everyone been up to? What are you guys up to this month coming up? Guys have any plans? You know, St. Patty's Day is coming up too. So I was talking to some of my broadcaster members because I do something called Live Me. If you guys don't know about it, I'm a broadcaster there, and I have over like 2,000 followers right now. I haven't really been on it as much, but I do go on there, and I was asking my broadcast, I was like, what questions should I be asking? And honestly, I'm not good with questions. I try to be, but I'm really not good with these question stuff. But there were some important things that I did want to discuss about when it comes to me personally. Things that I have experienced in my past. Like with doctors, for instance. Like things I'd be like, you know, things you should never ask a person like me. It's just not, it's kind of like assuming something that isn't, if you get what I mean. And I don't like when people assume things or think they know what they're talking about or something like that, or, you know, because they're used to getting people like me or patients like me, that doesn't mean I have the exact same story as the following person did, or should I say the previous person did and whatnot. So, certain questions irritate me. They kind of feel insulting. And it's just embarrassing sometimes, and it can just bring a toll. Not on me personally, but there are other people who go through what I go through, and they might not take it as lightly as I do. Me, I really don't give a damn what you think or say. That's pretty much my motto's been, you know. Don't care. Can care less how you feel. I am what I am. I do what I do. But you can't judge me just because of one thing, because you don't know my story. And if you do know my story, then that's different. But as a professional, I should say, yeah, like as a professional, it's just like I'm gonna go in with fuzzy because I want to lighten this up a bit. But as a professional doctor, I can say, do not assume that every patient that walks in to your hospital or emergency room or clinic or whatever, don't just automatically assume that that person did something to get their life the way it is, or assume they're some type of addict at that. It's not okay, because not everyone has the same story. Some may have that story, some may not. Everyone is different. You never know. In a situation like mine, you don't know if this person has been in some type of sexual rape or harassment or whatever the case may be, or maybe they've had someone cheat on them and that's how things started, or someone like me who was just born this way. Especially when it comes to someone who's born this way, it kind of feels offensive to people like us. It's like, what are you trying to say? You can't assume those things. It's very wrong to assume. Me being HIV positive, if you guys didn't know that, if you guys do want to know more about that, you guys can check my video down below. I'll leave the link down below on my story of my life story. But as a person who was born HIV positive, I've had a doctor assume that I was an addict or I was out there and about. That's not okay. Don't assume that, because I wasn't. And even if I was, that's not appropriate. That's not okay. Those are not questions to ask, But in my case, I was born this way, My mom was an addict, and unfortunately, her being an addict turned our lives around and caused me and my father to have what we had. Unfortunately, after I was 6 years old, he did pass away. But the way I'm trying to say is, don't ask stupid questions. Don't assume. Don't make us feel like we're belittled or we're not up to your standards, because we're still people. We're still human. We're just a little different. That's all it is. Regardless of our story. Regardless of who we are. And you don't have to be afraid of us, and you sure as hell don't have to act ooh, can I do this for you? We're not completely handicapped either. We can do things on our own. We can live lives the way we do. We're just as normal as you. The only difference is that. Simple as that. That's how I feel in that situation. Other than that, I don't really care. I really don't care. I don't care what people think. I don't, because I am who I am, and I'm not going to apologize for who I am, because I didn't ask for this life. God gave it to me. God gave me this life, in my opinion. I'm not saying he did. I'm just saying. I was blessed with the knowledge to know the reality of what real life is about. Who's real? Who isn't? Are you here to feel bad for me, or are you here to support me, or are you here to make me feel some type of way? A lot of people have trust with that type of issues, and I don't blame them, I really don't. I'm trying to figure out the color I want to get for next. But I don't blame people to feel that type of way. I really don't, because it's just like, why would you even assume? Don't assume. Don't think. Don't just think things are just going to be that way types of, I don't know. I can't, it's hard to explain on certain criteria when it comes to that type of situation. I'm just expressing how I feel personally when it comes to a situation like that, Because it's just certain people just assume and think the worst, or feel that it's okay to express themselves in that type of way, And it's just, don't do that. We're still people. We have feelings. So, yeah. Other than that, how you been? How's life? I know I've been reading upon a lot of news. I've been seeing things that, like with the coronavirus and stuff. I heard that they were testing people out there with the coronavirus with certain HIV trial medications and stuff. I'm going to go on with this one right here. It's my cover girl, and I think it's called Ukes and Stensis. It's this one right here in the corner. That's the one I'm using right now for my lining. But yeah, I heard they were doing some testing like that to see if those medications may help control some of that stuff that's going on. But I don't know. I know they made a new, I think, vaccine. They're not sure. They're going to be testing it on other people as well. So I'm really hoping that that works, because there are a lot of people out there who just don't deserve to be in that situation. It's like, this is an epidemic situation that's going on, and I don't know. Like, how do you deal with this? Especially now that they're saying that it might be, it's going to be in the U.S. because they brought that ship in. They brought that ship in with all the people who were in that ship, and a lot of people didn't like it, the fact that they brought those people back. But at the same time, these people are from here. They are from here at the end of the day. Like, they really are, and it's just like, their families are here and stuff. But at the same time, it's like, people are like, they shouldn't be here because you're just going to spread it out even more. And that's, I don't know. I don't know how to put an opinion on that either, but I can say the thing is getting serious right now. It's getting really serious out in China. It's been spread. It's been also in Korea as well as going towards, I think, where is it? I know it's somewhere in the UK, I believe. I'm not really sure. I think somewhere in the UK as well. And I don't know. So right now we're going to blend this out. Let me get my blender. Blender, where are you? Where are you, blender? And that moment you had it, and then now you just can't find it. Literally, I just had you like 2 seconds ago. Did I drop you already? Sorry, guys. Did I pick it up? Did I do something with it? Give me a second, guys. Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. I couldn't find it. I was like, where is it? I know it's right there. It really was right there. That's the crazy part. It was literally like right there. So right now I'm going to blend it out. I'm going to use a different color also. I want to blend this out. What else do I want to blend that out with? So, trying to think, should I be mysterious? Should I not be mysterious? I might want to stick some purple in there. So I have this palette. It's called, I don't know what it's called. It's called Eyes, Lips, Face. And it looks like this. Hold on a second. Alright, guys. So yeah, I have that palette. And I'm thinking about using I'm going to use this purple right here, because I want to kind of blend it in a bit. So, kind of like going on top of that. Kind of blend that in there, right there. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go into the next color. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm sorry again. I had to get the door. I had someone out there with a package. But I am back. So yeah, I was going in with the purples. I was blending out with the purples. Trying to figure out what are the colors I'm trying to go in with. Because I have a lot of different palettes and stuff, but I am trying to go in. If I had more color and more pigmented color, this would probably work out way better. But I don't have that. So I'm going with what I can go with. Let's see what is here. No, I don't know if I'm going to do that. But I do know I'm going to go in with Baila Conmigo with this other CoverGirl palette that I have. I have like 2 of these, you see? A 3-1 and a 4-1. So I'm going to go with Baila Conmigo, which is the middle one. Right here. Go on with that as well. So, yeah. Brush again. Where is it? And now we're going to go with, to deepen out that line, with the Styles. With the Styles Velvet Touch. And we're going to go in with this color right here. I really like the way the pigment is on that one, so I'm going to go in with that one. Just to kind of give it that line I'm looking for. I really don't need too much of that because that one's very pigmented, as you can see. So let's blend this out a bit. Going to blend this out a bit. Really liking how that's coming out. I don't know about you guys, but I am liking it. I'm not perfect with makeup, but hey, I will do what I do. Alright, so, which one's this one? Shadow brush. Where's the other brush I just had? Like, I just literally had it like 2 seconds ago. I'm always losing things. I bet I'd lose in my head if I would, you know. It's just how, Alright, so, we're going to go in with a different color now. I want to go in with something a little brighter. So, we're going to go in with this purple right here. I don't know if you guys see that. I'm going with this one right here because it's a lighter color. I'm going to go in with my LR005 tapered blending. I'm kind of going to go in with the inner ones. Alright, so let's go back in with that one color so I can blend it in some more. So what I'm going to do now is try to create a line. If I can do it. Create this line going in here. Kind of slowly. I might want to use a different brush for this. I have a different one. Here it goes. This is more like a liner brush. I like that. I actually like it a lot. So we're going to do a little bit of the under eyes, not too much. I don't want it too much. Only because I'm not a fan of doing the under eye too much. Okay. So what I'm going to do, put some black eyeliner on. I still have left of my LA color. I'm going to do the bottom. Then with the top, I'm going to go in with my liquid liner. The Aricelis Ojo Perfecto Liquid Eyeliner. That's the one I'm going to go in with. Alright, so now I need to go with the eyeliner. Small wing. Do it on the side too. Alright, I finished the other eye. So what I'm going to do is, I have some primer on this thing. Clean up a little bit with some primer. Why primer? Well, why wouldn't I? I already have primer on my face. I don't feel like getting a cloth or a makeup white. I would rather use primer since I'm already going to be using foundation. It's actually a good tip. See? About to put that foundation on. We'll be back. Alright guys, I put my foundation on. I'm going to be putting on some blush. Not too much. I don't want to do too much. I'm not too fond on contouring or anything, so. Let's see. I also got some highlights. I don't really use highlights either, but I'll use it today. So with the highlight, I'm just going to try to just highlight wherever the light touches my face. Because I don't need much of it. So now I'm going to be using Karl Lagerfeld Model Co. in the color, it says Rosy Wood. So let's see how true that is. Rosy Wood. Like that. I'm going to use my Forever Lip Gloss. What I like about this lipstick that it dries quickly. And then you can put a nice little gloss over it. So while that's drying, I'm going to do my mascara. So I like to make sure I don't have too much product on my mascara before I put it on my eyes. I don't know, it's just something I tend to do. See? So sometimes I'll use my mascara and put it over my eyebrows just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too much. Because I want my eyebrows to look as natural as possible. I don't want it to look like they've been drawn over or anything. So there we go. And for me, that's my simple look. Since I don't use too much product on my face, I don't do contour. I don't do any of that stuff. But for now, this is what I have. Hopefully you guys like it. You know. Put some of that lip gloss. This is my CoverGirl also. This Is that one of the lip glosses that you use for the where it comes with those dry lip glosses, and then once it's dried up, you put this on so it can hold in more. I forgot what they're called. It's been a while. So this is my look after it's all done. Yeah. If you guys like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment down below if you guys want to. If you guys have any suggestions on different colors, I don't have many palettes, but I'll get there eventually. I'll get there eventually. If you have other questions besides makeup, maybe you have seen an art video, or maybe you have questions on my personal life, on videos I've left, or maybe the things I've said today on my video as well. You guys are more than welcome to ask questions, be curious. I'm more than happy to answer them as best as I can. But that's it for now. Thank you for joining. Have a great day, and thank you for watching this video. God bless, and take care.